Yo, what is up guys, this is Bruchminati, and we are back with our 1975 Conquest with the US, Episode 3, Round 34, and it looks like we are heading to Cuba, and hopefully we will have some left to go into possibly Mexico or South America, I don't know yet. Now, I'm not going to feel safe till I get Madrid. I need Madrid to feel pretty good about my situation. Now, sooner or later, I will take these artillery off the west coast and send them into South America. But I am still waiting for that push. If you remember right, last video, Russia and China had just fallen. And so we're going to get zerged by all the troops that they had there. Just like we're going to get zerged by all these troops once England falls. There shouldn't be... I'm hoping to have some left. We can at least start making a dent in like Mexico. Alright. I'm gonna need those for my European conquest and China conquest. You know what? I think the bombing out of aircraft carriers should be a little bit more powerful. I mean, aircraft bombing is so weak. If you see me, I mean, I did hardly any damage. It was like a fly landed on that guy. Well, they felt us coming because they just built another craft. And what sucks about this situation is, as always, fighting from a ship, you're doing a lot less damage. So I'll probably end up trying to get onto Cuba to fight at least some of my troops. Like right there, the one in water did, what, around 15, the one on land did around 50. So that's the difference you're looking at. I usually always say half, but it seems like it's even more than half penalty for being in water to your damage. Now, I'm not really too concerned about the interior of the US. There's really nothing there. And I'm not going to worry about it until I'm about to win and I need those cities. So I'll screw around in there with some mechanized units, but I'm not sending a heavy force in there. Oh, there it is. You see it? That's the start of the push from them. And I'm sure that's not going to be it. It's going to have to be more than 3. I expect like 7 or 8 all to come in at once. Now, it's not so bad when you start with a 3-star country, but when you're a 1-star country with that initial push, it's a real pain in the ass. Now, the damage was about the same there, but the one that was shooting from land was almost dead. So we can't really judge that. I want to try to get an accurate portrayal of damage. Yeah, there's a little bit of a zerg. We got that ship had been there already, but we got these 2 other ones down there. And we got 5 up here. Actually, 6. I didn't see the one that was on the city. So I'm going to lose Japan. And I'm going to have to pull some people out of Vancouver and start building up my forces back in Anchorage. Okay, good portrayal right here. 19, 50. So there you have it. a little over half damage penalty from being in the water. The longer Britain can hold out, the better. That allows me to use these East Coast forces to battle for Cuba, Mexico, South America. I mean, I'm not afraid of the push they're going to give me, but it's nice to be able to focus on something else. Get these reinforcements heading up there. I'm going to need them. And we've got some veteran gunners here. Their ships aren't lasting for shit against these guys. They're like Eastern Front soldiers now fighting in France. Hardened, don't give a shit. Has seen some shit, has fought some crazy fucking battles. Well, Britain lasted one more round. Man, we're getting close to getting Madrid. That'll be nice. Level 3 airfield. We can use that to take Leon. Okay, this guy's being a pain in the ass. This guy's being a dick. Alright, he's out of there. Yay, 19 damage. See what I mean? That should be... And I'm not saying some crazy amount, 100 damage. I'm thinking... From an aircraft carrier damage to those should be around 40 or 50. I mean, the aircraft carrier in this game is kinda like just obsolete. Especially in Alien Conquest, or taking a city with a general on it. I mean, if you're bombing, say, an infantryman, yeah, sweet. Anything else is kinda just worthless. Alright, now we can focus on Havana itself. With our massive 6 damage. We'll have this done by Christmas. Alright, the rush has arrived at Anchorage. I almost said Ankara. I just read before I started making this video, the US was pissed off at Ankara because they were not just fighting ISIS in their engagement into northern Syria, that they were fighting the Kurds. And like the Kurds has been like the only people the US can count on to fight, but of course Turkey sees the Kurds as terrorists Who knows? I'm not getting into that debate. Just bit of an interesting piece of news, because I never expected the U.S. to come out against Turkey for it, since they need them, and they need them for their airfield. We got nukes there. Well, it don't look like the rush went into California. It looks like they just focused on Alaska and retaking Japan from me. I'm hoping those forces from England don't come south. Just take that long journey across the Atlantic and attack New York so I can focus on taking over all this shit. Alright, we're getting some aircraft appearing in this area. It don't look like they did as big of a rush as they did in the Egypt conquest. I mean, if you remember that shit, I mean, I had like 10... I was surrounded by like 10 alien ships. All that came in just in like the span of 2 turns. Start working on Barcelona. But guys, that's about it. We're running over 12 minutes now. I'd like to thank you again for tuning in, watching my videos. Go ahead and slap the shit a like and subscribe. And I will see you back here. Peace.